minutes at this point on Wednesdays. Our tradition is to check in with Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. A little segment we call Ask the Lawyer, with questions largely submitted by you. I'll explain how to submit a question for future consideration if you would like to do so coming up in just a moment. But first, I don't like to waste this guy's time. He's very busy and he's very gracious to share some of it with us. Would you please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How you doing this beautiful morning?
Excellent. I enjoy a little bit the cooler weather when it rolls around, so I'm kind of happy about that.
Doesn't get any nicer than this.
Beautiful looking day. Can't deny that. Bruce, I have got a question here as I'm thinking about this beautiful day that we're talking about for somebody who's not going to be able to enjoy this beautiful day because they've been injured. And it's a motorcycle question. Thank goodness I'm speaking to the biker's lawyer. So I think we're going to the right person. Are you ready for today's question?
I am ready for today's question, but before we get started, I want all our listeners to know that this Saturday is Cape Coral Bike Night, sponsored by Bruce L. Scheiner for the last 10 plus years.
Yeah. You've been such a big supporter. I know the bikers always appreciate whatever you can do for them, not just supporting events, but representing them. That's why you've got the reputation for being the biker's lawyer. So I know you'll be there, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Cape Coral Bike Night, Saturday night. Everybody put that on the calendar. Now, the question, unfortunately, like I said, involves a motorcyclist. You ready?
I am ready, Todd.
Says, my 20-year-old son was driving his buddy's motorcycle and had an accident. He's been severely hurt and spent over a week in the hospital. His buddy didn't have any insurance on the motorcycle. We know his friend's family well, and like us, they carry full insurance on their cars and trucks, but not the motorcycles. A friend of our insurance agent says we might be out of luck because the car insurance coverage may not cover the motorcycle. Is there anything we can do to get some help with the enormous medical bills? There are a lot, I know I say this frequently, but there are a lot of moving parts here. He doesn't own the motorcycle. He was riding a friend's. They have some kind of insurance, but not motorcycle coverage. And wow, how do you begin to approach something like this, Bruce?
Well, this is a case where you really need to contact an experienced motorcycle lawyer. And, you know, the important thing is to understand the inner workings of uninsured motorist coverage and stacking coverage. Okay. So the important thing here is that there was no insurance on the bike, but if there's stacking uninsured motorist coverage available, that will apply while he's on the motorcycle, even though there's no insurance on the motorcycle. Okay. That's why all these times we talk about uninsured motorist coverage, it's critically important that you purchase stacking uninsured motorist coverage. And if there's stacking uninsured motorist coverage, it'll apply to him. It'll help him pay his medical bills, his lost wages, pain and suffering, and all the other damages that he's entitled to recover.
Even though it wasn't his motorcycle, it was a friend's, but that still would apply.
It'll apply to any vehicle he's on as long as it's stacking uninsured motorists.
Okay, good.
And the important thing, and I still don't understand this after practicing for over 50 years, is the insurance agents encourage their clients to purchase non-stacking coverage. That's terrible. If you get stacking, it applies to other vehicles that aren't even insured under that policy. I don't encourage it, but you could have a household with, like, the mom owns a car, the dad owns a truck, and the young man owns a motorcycle. Not get any insurance on the motorcycle. If the mom and dad have stacking uninsured motorist coverage on their vehicles, it applies to the son on the motorcycle because he's a resident relative of their household.
Wow, that's a mouthful and more than I can really quickly absorb. This is why you got to get a professional to help you in a situation like this.
Absolutely.
All right, Bruce, I know that your mountains of experience with motorcycle accidents would prove handy in a situation like this. I'm so glad that you're able to give us some clarity. So there is an area of recovery here. It's just going to take somebody to get in there and work it, not the victim. But a professional.
A professional that's experienced in handling motorcycle uninsured motorist claims.
Gotcha. Bruce, thanks again so much. I'm sure that the family would say the same thing, and we look forward to talking to you again next week.
Me too, Todd. Thank you. And enjoy the beautiful weather.
I will.
And everybody come out to Cape Coral Bank night, Saturday night.
Sounds good. And we'll keep reminding everybody on that, too. Have yourself a good rest of the week.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, and a very satisfactory answer to the question. Whew. I was sweating it there because I was thinking, oh, he doesn't own the motorcycle. He's going to be in trouble. But no. Bruce cuts right through it all and finds the avenue of recovery. I love it. If you have a question about the law that you'd like to submit, all you have to do is go to our station website and put the keyword Bruce in the search box. That'll take you right where you need to go to enter a question. If you've been injured like this unfortunate young man, then please bypass that and go straight to calling the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner, 941-743-7777, 941-743-7777, and tell them that Todd Matthews sent you from CV 104.9.